I'm ready.
Alrighty, your picture's up. When you're ready, I thank you very much.
All righty. Hey, everybody. Good to be here. And of course, it's season 9, episode 7, and it's called It All Adds Up. ADZE. It's a new day on Oak Island, and in the war room, the team is discussing with Laird where they are allowed to dig in the swamp. Laird says they can dig anywhere on the south side of the swamp and in the paved area. Rick agrees anywhere along the swamp road. They decide Billy will bring in an excavator that reaches 80 feet so the area can be more easily reached. Tom says the answer is in the swamp, just as his dad Fred believed. Marty says, let's get it in motion. Later that morning, in the money pit area, the team is drilling a new 6-inch hole called F2, and they will go down 120 feet. F2 is right in line with D2, so are they connected? And is this construction a tunnel? At 86 feet down, they bring up a heavy piece of wood. Terry believes this is part of a shaft wall, and Steve wonders if this could be the money pit. They keep drilling. On lot 4, Gary and Rick are metal detecting. They are hoping to find more artifacts to date so they can get a permit to dig here. The beeper goes off, and Rick digs up a heavy iron spike. Next, Rick digs up an old iron adze that would have been used to smooth and shape wood for shipbuilding and for the construction of buildings. Why is it on lot 4 where nothing has ever been built? Could it have been used on a construction below the ground? Will Zena's map be proven right yet? The following day, on the southern edge of the swamp, Billy's 35-ton excavator arrives. Its arm goes out 80 feet. I find it fun to watch the faces of all the guys light up when they see this huge machine. As Billy digs, Marty clears water away with a small excavator. Billy digs up a huge log from 4 to 6 feet down, the color of oak. Gary finds no metal, and Rick points out that oak trees do not grow in wet areas. Was this swamp a forest area at one time, or is there some construction here made of oak? They will test the oak for age. Later that afternoon, Marty, Jack, and Alex arrive at Carmen's shop to get his opinion on the iron adze found on lot 4. Carmen says it is an English-style adze that dates from 1620 to 1740 and was used to fine-tune wood for building ships and construction use. It could have been used to make cribbing for a shaft. Later in the war room, Marty, Alex, and Jack share with the team Carmen's decision on the adze. They agree to have it dated to see if it will help get a permit to dig. Rick states he believes that the plan for Oak Island was accomplished over a long period of time, so all dates are important. The following morning, at the southern edge of the swamp, the site is very wet and mucky, but Billy manages to dig up a flat piece of wood cut with an adze. Rick washes it off, and they can definitely see the cut marks. Billy digs up another piece just like the first. Marty says, "What are these doing here?" And Billy answers, "They could be part of a wharf." And Gary says, I love this place. Later in the war room, the team meets with Dr. Brousseau to get her finding on the button and piece of metal found last week on Lot 4. The button is made up of a copper alloy of copper, tin, and zinc. Dr. Brousseau says it is a British button from 1726 to 1776. The piece of metal is also a copper alloy with a high content of tin. The copper contains arsenic, which means it is very old. This type of metal was used by the Spanish and the Portuguese to make bells and cannons. Since the Portuguese were the first to use cannons on ships, could this mean they were on Oak Island long before the finding of the money pit? Is this metal related to the 2 gun stones found on Lot 4 and the money pit area? Why were these 2 artifacts on Lot 4? Tom says something big happened here on Oak Island. Did Portuguese Templars hide their treasure here? More questions, Acorns. Tune in next week to get some answers or more questions. In the meantime, stay safe, please.
Thank you very much, Judy. Very professionally did and said.
Thank you.